I've posed this question about at the same time of Bears fans. 6-7 versus 6-7. Are you looking at last week like that's great? Let's go. Let's keep rolling with Trubisky and Nagy, or you're like, oh God, please no more of that because we need to turn the page. Look who's calling from in the back. Is our call screener Adam back here on the show? And I love this, certainly at the end of hours, because the last time he did this, he let me know that you guys all had Lou Malnati's pizza without inviting me. So,
Adam, think before you speak.
I was just going to say,
think before you speak.
Lou Malnati's pizza wrap, but
Okay.
I think I've made it up with some Frango mints that I've given everybody today.
From Chicago, I've got him right here. Thank you for that. So as you know the clock very well. We've got about 2 minutes to go. You're the resident Bears fan. Adam, do you want the Bears to keep playing like this and see if this is actually the real thing with Trubisky and Nagy and let's go, or what? What are you thinking?
Rich, I want to have my deep dish pizza and eat it too.
Very good, Adam.
I want the Bears to make the playoffs. Do I think it's going to happen? Absolutely not. No way. I don't think the Bears are going to beat the Vikings. I think they'll beat the Jaguars. I don't think they'll beat the Packers. So I think they're going to be 7-9.
I love this
team needs to be blown up. Ted Phillips needs to go. Ryan Pace needs to go. Trubisky needs to go. Nagy gets one more year because he sent us a couple of Chicago Bears visors 2 years ago, which I have, so I appreciate that.
But Adam, have you learned nothing sitting back there and answering calls and listening to me? Have you learned nothing that this is a zero-sum game, that you cannot have your deep dish pizza and eat it too, that you cannot trust ownership to not see past the false flag finish of a Chicago Bears season, that this job, if you do need a house cleaning, needs to be finished on the field with some losses, as to use the phrase that we're using here, difficult to swallow as it may be? Adam, have you learned nothing from me?
Rich, I listen to the show every day. I want.
Thank you for that.
We need to blow it up. Let's not make the playoffs this year.
There we go.
Hope.
Yes.
You're right.
Come to the dark side, Adam.
Blow it up. Blow it up.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Every year.
Thank you very much. All right, Adam. Thanks much. And, we'll see you in a second when I come back.
Exactly.
When I come back, because the Keurig machine's right next to Adam. I'll see you in a second. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean,
it was great hanging out.
They're going nowhere.
No, but that's fandom right there. It pains him to say this. He doesn't want.
Yeah,
He'd like to have the Bears beat the Vikings, have the Bears beat the Packers in Week 17, maybe stick the Packers with the worst seed. Bears make it, and then at least they make the playoffs, and then they're one and done, and they'll clean house anyway. But you can't trust ownership to see through that. They might be like when you're in a meeting with Matt Nagy, who's couldn't be a nicer guy, right?
Couldn't be a nicer guy.
You're in a meeting with the general manager saying, see, the plan's working, see? And you got, owners, friends call up and go, that was so much fun. My family watched together. Maybe you guys have something. They go hire a register on the owner, and the owner believes it. Nuh-uh. No. If you want a house cleaning, you as a fan must commit to sitting in your own stink. Because eventually, it all comes up roses. At least that's the way I'm hoping for the Jets. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.